welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Mexico 0, Canada 0, International friendly. Mexico 0, Canada 0 en la Amistoso Internacional. Oh, Lord. I mean, the game was so stop-start. It was so chippy. It was so dirty, honestly, from both sides. There wasn't really any room for either team to really build much out of this game. Build much when it comes to shots, chances, anything of quality. It was really a demolition derby. This game was a demolition derby. And Mexico legit was dirty to preserve a draw, frankly. I think they wanted this game to be a demolition derby. They didn't really want to have an open, full-on open game. Because if they did, Canada would have ripped them to shreds. I saw the possibilities of the forward play. Now, Canada was missing some of their players. Jacob Schaffelberg, of course, back in Nashville, awaiting the birth of him and his wife's first child. Congratulations to the Schaffelbergs. Of course, Waterman injured as well. Alistair Johnston injured. But Ali Ahmed looked amazing. Liam Miller was trash. Let's just point blank period on that. Should have started Segura or Afrifa up there instead of him. In my opinion, Ali Ahmed looked amazing. I mean, he looked damn good. Like, if there was a Canadian player that wowed me tonight in this demolition derby shit show, which is exactly what it was Ali Ahmed. He had a lot of good chances. He had a lot of good plays forward. Like, if you have Larea and Ahmed on the same side, you got two absolute bulldozers to deal with that are fast as hell. Like, you got two racehorses to deal with. Like, you're screwed. I love that look. I really do. I love Richie Ahmed on the same side. I love that look. I really do. I'm glad it was for Canada, not the Vancouver Whitecaps. Don't forget, Richie played there for half a season because we couldn't get him loaned back over. But he came back to Toronto anyway, so I guess all's well that ends well. But I enjoyed how that looked. I really did, personally. That's one of the biggest bright spots of the game, was what Ali Ahmed, the work that he put in. Amazing. Liam Miller is still trash. Point blank period. I don't know what they see in him. I don't know what the analytics see in him. I don't know. I don't know. Because that man doesn't know how to play football. 200-some games in Europe at 22, 23, 24. He's getting closer to his peak. He probably is what he is, which is to say a shit footballer. Point blank period. Like, he can run. Great. Can he cross? No. Can he shoot? No. Can he pass? Barely. He can run. If he couldn't run, he wouldn't be a footballer. Okay, you got at least one part of it. What else do you have? Like, what else do you have? Bro, you actually play full games in Europe. I can't even use the, oh, he barely plays in Europe excuse. He'd be better off in MLS excuse. You'd be better in MLS just because I don't even know if you would be, actually. You'd probably be better at the CPL. That's how bad you are. I don't even know if you could dominate the CPL, let alone MLS. Let alone Sunday League in England or Scotland. This man played in Scotland. He couldn't dominate that league. We know what he is. Trash. Was the Copa enough? It's like, well, shit, Schaffelberg isn't here. He's going to be a dad. Let's start Liam Miller. Like, you still have Segura on the bench. You still have Afrifa. And you start him? Liam Miller. I hope to God I never have to see him in a Canada shirt ever again. I hope this was the moment where they're like, you know what, this guy is shit. I don't know what they see in him. He's not good. I don't care if that sounds, I don't care if you think that's harsh. He's bad. He is bad. Point blank period. He's stealing a living. He's stealing a living. And there's players on the bench that may not be wing midfielders, but damn it, might as well. You might as well If we had anybody else there, we might have scored a goal. We might have had something. I legit think half the stop-start was him. Besides the fouls. If it wasn't a foul, it was Liam Miller being a dumbass. Being a horrible footballer. Simple. Point blank period. That man cannot play. He is a scrub. A scrub. He wouldn't even make it in Scotland. Sunday League in Scotland. A fifth grader could dispossess him. He is horrible. Horrible. What do they see in him? What do they see in him? I don't see it. I don't even see it on the analytics. I'm a freaking sabermetrics guy. I don't see it. He's horrible. He is horrible. Horrible. My God. Wasn't the Copa enough? Schaffelberg stole his starting spot. And they're still like, you know what? We'll give him another chance. Might as well. He's not here. I'm happy for Schaffelberg that him and his wife are having a child. Amazing. And you should be there for the birth of your first kid. Hell, any kid, but especially your first. Especially if you're on a schedule like a footballer or a sports player. You got to do anything to see that, right? As a man, you should see the birth of your first child. Any child, really, but especially your first child. Now, if you have like 10, I could see maybe not doing it. But you still should. But if you have like 5, 6, 7 kids, maybe even the wife's like, yeah, you've seen almost all of them. First, though, especially the first. Especially the first. You go see that. It's a miracle, right? It's a miracle. You go see the first. But to leave us with Liam Miller. Okay. Congratulations, but I'm not having fun with the other side of the situation here. Oh my. But again, congratulations to the Schaffelbergs. God, Liam Miller's horrible. God, he's horrible. Stats full-time are as follows. 10-5 on shots. 3 shots on goal to 1. 52% possession to 48% possession. 311 passes to 280. 70% pass accuracy to 71. 24 fouls to 19. 0 offside to 0. 3 corners to yellow cards to 3. 0 red cards, 0. 6 corners to 5. This game was an absolute demolition derby. I don't know how Chino Huerta didn't get sent off. He had like 20 fouls. He got a yellow card after his 5th foul. 15 more. He's still on the pitch until he gets subbed out for Linez. How the hell was he not sent off? Like, he was the conductor of the shit show. Like, they were like, no, you caused this to be a demolition derby. He's a better footballer than that. I feel bad for Chino. Like, this is not him. What he does is play the ball forward. He puts the ball forward. He's a good offensive player. I've seen him more than this. I don't know about the rest of you, but Chino Huerta's a good player. He's not normally a dirty player, a fouling player. So this is different. I was even shocked. I'm like, partly because he should have been sent off, partly because I've never seen Chino Huerta foul people like this. This was beyond the pale. This was 20 fouls in one game. At least it felt like it. Dude had like 5 fouls, got a yellow card, got 15 more fouls, didn't get sent off. By the way, the refereeing in this game was absolutely horrible. I mean, my God. My God, the reffing was horrible in this game. But again, when you call up one of the worst refs in MLS to be the center ref for this match, you get what you ask for. And what you ask for is a shit show. I'm glad Canada didn't lose. They kept themselves tied. Good. They kept themselves absolutely down the middle. They put the ball forward, couldn't get the ball in through for any chances except a couple of times. Same thing with Mexico. But Canada did have, I think, better forward play up until before the final third. It's just they couldn't get it into the final third, either because Liam Miller shit, foul, or stupid pass. That one was the rarest, though, but one of the three. Foul, Liam Miller shit, bad pass. It was one of the three. But Ali Ahmed got it the closest to the final third. Some of the runs that guy had into the box, it's wild. He wasn't able to cross it or went out for a corner, but Kyle Larin had a really good chance off the header, but Malagon made an amazing save. Honestly, for that, I'm giving Malagon man of the match, because what an amazing save by Luis Malagon. He was the better goalkeeper. I think Dane St. Clair should not have started this game. I was like, it should be Sawa. We know what Dane St. Clair is. He's not that great. He threw the ball like it was 30 pounds. That man had to throw the ball like 3 times in the first half, put it in front of a Mexican player. I'm surprised he didn't cut it off. It was like a 30-pound medicine ball that man threw. He threw it like, bling, bling, like just limp wrist throw. Like a basketball, but limp wristed. Like a 30-pound medicine ball. You're going to break your wrists. You're going to go to Snap City, kid. Are you doing CrossFit? You're doing CrossFit. Going to break your wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist. Snap City. I hope your wrist is okay. Or did you go to Snap City? Should have started Jonathan Sawa. Point blank period. I saw somebody who said Dane St. Clair was awesome tonight, or he looked great tonight. What? 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 Huh? You're blind? You're blind. You need to go to the optometrist, get some new glasses, because these might be old, but I saw him play like crap. You need to go to the optometrist, get some new glasses if you thought he was good. If you thought he was good. Because no, he wasn't. Give me Jonathan Sawa next time. That was the perfect opportunity to play him. What, we going to play him against Panama? I think Canada should pull a Mexico and play a club team. I don't know, Toronto FC during the international break next month, because they don't have decision day. They need to stay fit. I think they should play each other. Yeah, that's a good idea. They should do that. Toronto plays Canada. Should be. Should be. Because Toronto don't play decision day. They got to stay fit if they're still at a playoff hunt. Canada has an open date. Play them. Put on season pass. Do it. Just like Mexico's playing Valencia. Do it. If they can, we can. Mexico, dirty. Demolition derby. That's why it was a draw. Mexico wasn't great either. Malagon was good in net. Neither team was really great, but it was so stop-start, there was no really opportunity to be quality. Show quality in the final third. 0-0. All right? It was a dirty game. Refs sucked. Canada, the chances they did have in the final third were absolutely wasted, because of course they were, because Liam Miller, my God, he can't play football. And nobody was on the end of anything Ali Ahmed did, or Richie Larea for that matter. I mean, was the game bad? Sort of, yeah. We were joking about 1-cent computer mouses on the stream. Yeah, this game was shit. Yeah, this game was shit. Point blank period. Both sides. Mexico fans should not be proud of this. Canadian fans, maybe a little bit. Because you didn't get owned during a demolition derby. It wasn't an absolute disaster. Because I was afraid that a demolition derby would be a disaster. Even though the Peru and Chile games were similar. But, so we know how to play a demolition derby. We just need to figure out how to score. Partially, that is, don't let frickin' Liam Miller play football. Partially, you deal with that, you're good. Or let Ali Ahmed, no, let him play on the side of Larea. But if he's not playing, if it ain't Schaufelberg, Ali Ahmed. Unless you have Segor or Afrifa or something of that like. But Canada can handle a demolition derby. We figured that out. The question is, how do we score? Partially, don't let Liam Miller play another minute of football in red. Canadian red. That's the first part. Second of all, probably should have played Jonathan David for longer. That's my opinion. But other than that, yeah, Mexico fans should not be happy about this at all. Canadian fans should be a little bit proud they handled a demolition derby. Other than that, it's a wash. Other than that, it's a wash. We get some FIFA points. We stay above Panama. We play them in October. We should be above them going into November. Playing them at home with Schaffelberg probably and all the ilk, all the other. We should be above them. We should be the third seeded team in the quarterfinals of Nations League playing the second best group winner. That should be the case. With that USA win, Mexico draw, beat Panama. And I don't know if a club versus national team friendly would add on to FIFA points, but if it's Toronto, Canada would probably win. But you only do one, you'll get the points. There you go. With that being said, you'll knock them down points, you'll gain points. Even if they had another game, they still couldn't catch you. With that being said, there you go. I think it is USA, though. I think they're playing USA as well. Yeah, they're playing the USA as well, yeah? For the Pochettino first game, yeah? Well, there you go. They're going to lose that too. So, there you go. With that being said, though, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you on Saturday for a live watch-along and review of Toronto FC versus Austin FC. But until then, I have 3 days off. 2 true days off and then 1 to make streams. The 2 streams for the weekend. So, that's good. I'm definitely taking advantage of those days and resting because I should. With that being said, I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you Saturday. Have an amazing rest of your week. I'll talk to you Saturday. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.